drive. It's a little bit different, but like it was fine. Felt normal after the initial drive.
How long that you'd be starting with this decision made?
We were kind of like beginning of both prep. We were all just getting the same amount of reps because we want to get everybody reps. But he didn't tell me until earlier this week.
Coach Fickle said he felt like you were on track to return next season. Have your plans changed in order to do that?
I got into the real estate master's program, so I think it'd be smart for me to further my education in that field and then also come back with the new regime.
Was it fully a school decision, or was the thought I could finally be a starter in this program?
I think it was a little bit of both. I think it was kind of the best of both worlds. I mean, Coach Fickle recruited me out of high school, so he's a familiar face. I know that he's a great coach, and what he's going to bring in is going to help his team propel to the next level, and also the further education. Kind of just was the best of both worlds. Just kind of lined up perfectly.
Does this feel like an early era in some ways, and are you excited about what's next though too?
Yeah, it does actually, because all the coaches that were here when I was a freshman, all the coaches last year, they're not going to be here next year. Coach Chris, he's a man I admire. He's one of the reasons I committed here, and I love him to death. Him not being here was very different. And seeing all those seniors at the end of the game, and all the coaches, strength coaches, offensive, defensive coaches that have put in so much work at this program, to say goodbye to them one last time. Definitely feels like an end of an era, but I'm looking forward to the next part, the next era. I think good things are going to happen.
Did tonight just maybe prove that, I don't know if you needed the confidence booster, but did tonight prove anything to you about what you could do with that sixth season?
Not really. I think I've never wavered in my confidence. This night just means a lot more than you guys know for the entire team. We've been through a lot this whole season. You guys know it, but the guys in the locker room, the guys on the 8th floor working, they know it. They feel it. So this win just kind of caps off an era, in my opinion. So it means a lot to me, but it means a lot to me that it means the world to everybody else.
What do you know about, obviously, Coach Fickle and the offense he wants to run, and you had a chance to talk to Coach Longo. How do you think you fit into what they would like to do offensively with their quarterback?
Yeah, I met with Coach Longo a couple weeks ago, and I really liked what he's doing. It's a very quarterback-centric offense. We will determine some of the checks and all the pass games, so it really kind of puts the onus on the quarterback, and I'd like to be the guy in charge. So when a play is called my way, I like knowing that I have full control over it, and I think it's a really good offense for all of our playmakers and everybody up front too. I think the running backs coming back. It's not just spread, air raid. We're going to run the ball, and I think it's going to be good for everybody.
A lot of guys were slipping on the field. Was it as bad as it looked?
It was a little slippery. I don't know how fast I was just with raising everything. I didn't really run, but the last one, it was kind of when I felt how slippery it was. I had a block earlier where I tried to come back and I slipped a little bit, but I think our guys handled the grass better than Oklahoma State did. I think if we were on turf, I mean, this is a great game. If we were on turf, I think we'd had a couple breakout runs, breakout touchdowns. But I think the grass is probably more forgiving for the players' knees and ankles. You hear everybody in the NFL talking about how grass is the way to go. So I think it's just something that we weren't used to, and maybe Oklahoma State wasn't used to, because we've been doing everything on turf this entire year.
With your decision, just I always said, have you get into the master's program, like you mentioned? Just what other factors were you to come back? Just, how long did it take you to realize you wanted to come back?
It was more of a feel thing for me, because I got in the real estate program a couple weeks, or maybe a month ago. I just wanted to see how I felt, like passion for the game. I didn't want to regret anything. I didn't want to call it quits and then a couple months down the road regret not playing another year. I got the rest of my life to work. I think just with what's coming to Wisconsin, I'm excited to get to work with Brady Collins, the strength coach. It's just kind of matched together, and I was like, this is the sign I needed to come back.
I'm sure it was nice to play well, but how rewarding was it to finally get a start after all these years of kind of being the backup?
It was definitely rewarding. I've been working for 5 years for a moment like this, but I mean, it doesn't really matter who starts, who plays. With this team, it's all about the team, and whoever can do their part for the win. The win was the biggest thing, and that's what we got.
Did Kamoy give you guys these?
Yeah, he gave I saw him give me and Torch one. I don't know who else he gave them to, but it's very nice of him. I feel very honored to wear it.
Did he say why or?
No.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate you, Chase.
Appreciate it.